satsang in Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, Sannyasa Yoga, 6th verse.
Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptum mayogataha yoga yukto munir brahma nachirenadi-gacchati. Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptum mayogataha yoga yukto munir brahma nachirenadi-gacchati. Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptum mayogataha yoga yukto munir brahma nachirenadi-gacchati.
Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptum mayogataha yoga yuktam muni brahma nachirenadi-gacchati. The translation: on the other hand, O mighty armed one, renunciation without intense action leads to unpleasantness. The evolved devotee who experiences intense action very soon realizes the highest state of consciousness. On the other hand, O mighty armed one, renunciation without intense action leads to unpleasantness. Only Sri Krishna can do this paradoxical work. What an amazing being. In Sannyasa Yoga, he goes on teaching and promoting the intense action. The subject, the chapter name itself is Sannyasa Yoga, but he constantly is promoting the power of intense action. Renunciation without intense action leads to unpleasantness. The evolved devotee who experiences intense action very soon realizes the highest state of consciousness. Common mass always feels reluctant towards intense action because intense action needs intense awareness and highest responsibility, which nobody likes. I tell you, without even remembering the idea of money, only when you pick up intense action and intense responsibility as your lifestyle, your career is built. Please understand? Only then your career is built. Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptum mayogataha. Renunciation without intense action leads to dukkha, unpleasantness, misery. The important fears which drives the man to a different lifestyle: fear of poverty, fear of others' opinion, fear of ignorance, and ultimately, very rarely, very few blessed people experience the fear of not realizing the source, fear of not becoming enlightened. I tell you, people who are afraid of others' opinion are always afraid of media. People who are afraid of poverty are always afraid of rich people, because only with the compassion of the rich people you will have money. The fear of ignorance, people who are afraid of ignorance will always be afraid of intelligent people, because only by the grace of the intelligent people you will receive knowledge. Only by the grace of the media you will receive public opinion, good public opinion. Whoever is afraid of something is waiting for the grace of that group. It is very rare human beings ripe enough in their life and grow from these three fears unto the ultimate fear of not realizing their own self. Blessed are those who realize the fear of not realizing their own self. Human beings almost live and die with these ordinary lower fears. Very rarely a person like Ramana Maharshi, Sri Ramakrishna, Aurobindo experience the fear of not realizing the potential. But only when you realize the fear of not realizing your potential, you work towards the ultimate goal, the enlightenment. Here Bhagavan is addressing, Sri Krishna is talking to the group, talking to people who realize fear of unfulfillment. I myself doubt whether Arjuna has reached, ripened to that fear. Still I am not able to confirm, because only after the Vishwarupa Darshana Arjuna settles down. I do not know whether Arjuna has realized that ultimate fear or not, but Bhagavan is talking about it for the sake of the whole humanity. That is why he is using the word Sanyasastu Mahabaho Dukkhamaptumayogataha Yoga Yuktam Muni Brahma Nachirena Adhigacchati. On the other hand, O mighty armed one, renunciation without action leads to unpleasantness. The evolved devotee who experiences intense action very soon realizes the highest state of consciousness. Categorically, without any doubt, Bhagavan is making a statement, almost like making a statement in front of a court in affidavit. He is making the statement. On the other hand, O mighty armed one, renunciation without intense action leads to unpleasantness. The evolved devotee who experiences intense action very soon realizes the highest state of consciousness. There is nothing much to be added in this verse. I only need to talk in the language you understand, that's all. Renunciation without intense action leads to sadness, misery, dukkha, suffering. The evolved devotee who experiences intense action very soon realizes the highest state of consciousness. Means be a devotee and enter into the lifestyle of intense action. This is what exactly I wanted. Being a devotee and entering into the lifestyle of intense action. That is what exactly every disciple, every devotee needs to do. Every human being needs to do. Bhagavan puts the essence. If you are getting into the pattern of renunciation without action, it leads to unpleasantness. But devotee who experiences intense action very soon realizes the highest state of consciousness. Realizing the highest state of consciousness happens with devotion and intense action. Devotion and intense action. Beautiful word. योगयुक्तः मुनिब्रह्म न चिरेणाधिगच्छति सन्न्यासस्तु महाबाहो दुःखमाप्तुमयो गतः योगयुक्तमुनिब्रह्म न चिरेणाधिगच्छति. The words of Bhagavan cannot be sharpened anymore, cannot be added anymore. Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptumayo gataha yoga yukta muni brahma nachirenadi gacchati. Renunciation without intense action leads to unpleasantness. The evolved devotee who experiences intense action very soon realizes the highest state of consciousness. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.